Sheri Buretta, and my family is from the village of Tititlik, and we are celebrating the Pascalunak Festival, 15th year. My mother's born and raised here, and it's important for us to pass down the culture and the traditions of our ancestors and the strength of this area and the lifestyle. When I first became chairman of the board for Chugach Alaska Corporation, one of my first tasks was to go back to Washington, D.C. and testify before Congress about our native land rights, because we were struggling with the Forest Service to actually be able to access our inholdings in the Chugach National Forest. And we had been basically stopped from our progress in being able to extract timber from some of our inholdings. And part of the reason why was during the oil spill, when we had this devastating event happen to our land and our lifestyle and our beautiful grocery store, the whole world shined a spotlight on us. And so this spotlight on our people caused a lot of different people to have an opinion about what was to happen in our land. And so when the state and federal government settled with Exxon and created a $900 million war chest of funds, they used that money, half of that money, to buy native lands, with the idea that they were going to protect it from development. And part of what we were fighting against was our rights to have that land and to utilize it. And so when we talk about some of these programs that they're coming to us in the form of protection and conservation, we need to be very cognizant of how they may detrimentally affect us.
Where'd you put the egg?
These people have lived off the land for thousands of years, and it's trying to get them to live in harmony with the Western way of life without crushing them and destroying them is a challenge. And so part of what has happened with the oil spill and the influx of people that have come into this water is balancing that lifestyle with the land, and sharing the land and respecting the land. And so when I was talking about going back to Washington, D.C. and fighting for the rights of our land, one of the things that was most troubling to me was that when the EVOS was created and they bought the land of the Alaska Native people in protection of, protecting the land from our people, to me was a travesty to this economically devastated people, economically and spiritually damaged people. They created this war chest of money and came in and bought their land. They brought in this environmental machine who cast judgment on how things would be done, and so we've been very conscious of situations where people are trying to help us, because a lot of times in the end they end up just taking from us. Chugach Alaska Corporation owns a lot of land in the Prince William Sound, and we have rights to that land. If we choose to develop it, that's our right. we're not developing it right now, and who knows if future generations will decide to. But it's our right. It's the deal we made with the federal government for that land. We gave up a lot of rights in a lot of the land, but that's what we settled with, and it seems like there are a lot of groups who don't respect that. They don't expect our rights to the land, and they don't respect the fact that we have the ability to develop those if we should decide to in the future.